Good morning students, welcome back again to our channel. From today I am going to start our new chapter from our syllabus, that is chapter number 12, Reproduction in Plants. Yes, the name of the chapter is Reproduction in Plants. This plants word you have heard many times and it is so very quite familiar with you. Because in the chapter 17 only you have seen that forests are known as our lifeline. So means in forest number of plants are there. As we know that plants are very much useful for us, right? Plants are very much useful for us and they are giving the many things to us for our survival. Means they are giving the fresh air, oxygen which we need for breathing. They are taking the carbon dioxide gas which we are releasing. They are giving the medicines to us. They are helping to us to bring the rain. Means they are doing a lot of things for us. That plants are very much important for us, and without plants it is not possible for us to survive. Yes, of course it is not possible for us to survive. But now here questions arise in my mind. Okay, nowadays we are cutting down the trees. Deforestation we are doing. So deforestation if we are doing, so how plants again will come? We have cutting down the trees. We are day by day we are decreasing the amount of trees from the nature. So trees are again coming. So from where? So means that's only we are going to learn from this chapter, from the process of reproduction. From the process of reproduction, plants are coming, means they are giving the birth to the new plants. Now first of all let us see what is the meaning of reproduction. Yes, this is the meaning of reproduction. Means production of new individuals from the parents. Production of new individual from the parents is known as reproduction. Means whenever the new young one we are giving the birth to the new young one, that is the process of reproduction. This reproduction is take place in all living organisms like we human beings. Human beings are giving birth to the young ones. Animals are also giving birth to their babies, and the plants are also doing reproduction. Yes, plants are also doing reproduction, but the ways in the plant is different. The how the plant they are reproducing, the way is different. That all the things we are going to learn from this chapter. So first of all, let's see again the definition. Means production of new individuals from parents is known as the reproduction. Means whenever parents are giving birth to their young ones, that process which they are doing, so that is the process reproduction. The first question is arise in mind, why living organisms need to reproduce? क्यों reproduction करना चाहिए हम लोगों को? Why the plants, the animals, the human beings have to reproduce? Yes, it is a very much important function. Suppose this same question your grandparents have thought. Just think. Suppose the same question your grandparents have thought, why to do reproduction? So if they have thought, means they have not done. Suppose तो your parents नहीं होते. If your parents नहीं होते तो you will also be not there. Your grandparents have done reproduction, so means your parents means they are the individual and their production is done. Your parents have done again reproduction, means you have taken the birth. So in the same way plants are also doing the reproduction. So if the plants will not do reproduction, so it is not possible for us to see the variety of plant. Right? If they will not do reproduction, so what will happen? The plants will turn very old and old, so they will become die at last. If they will die at last, if plants will not be there on the earth, so it is not possible for us to survive. So it is necessary for plants, for animals and for human beings as well to do the process of reproduction, because in this process we are giving the birth to the young ones. Okay, so now there are the two modes in the plants, from which two modes they are doing the reproduction. The first one is asexual and the second one is a sexual reproduction. The first is the process which they are doing, that is a asexual reproduction, and second one is they are doing the sexual reproduction. These are the two modes of reproduction in the plants, asexual and the sexual. Now what is the difference between of the both modes of reproduction, asexual and sexual? Now let us see the definition of sexual reproduction. In this type of reproduction, both male and female are involved. Means when the plants are doing the sexual reproduction, means both male and female are involved, just like the human beings and animals. As in the process when the human beings and animals are doing, so both male and female are involved for the same process. So in the plants as well, when they are doing the sexual reproduction, means the both male and female are involved. Now what is the meaning of asexual reproduction? In this type of production, only single parent is involved. Means in the process of asexual reproduction, only single parent is involved. Now you are confused there in the sexual reproduction means what? Now only I have told. Okay, reproduction means to give birth to young one. So here you come to know, okay, the male and female both are involved, so they will give birth to the young one or to the individual. But here it is written only single parent is involved in the asexual reproduction. So what is this? To just see how the plants are doing the asexual reproduction. Now second thing is that can we grow new plants without seeds? Okay, we have seen the plants grow from the seeds. We have studied many times that plants grow from seeds. तो क्या can we grow new plants without seeds? क्या हम plants को बिना seeds से grow कर सकते हैं? Yes, of course there are some plants which we can grow without the seeds. So the answer is yes. These plants give rise to new plant from a part of the stem, root or a leaf. Means sometimes many type of plants or we can are like that which we can grow without seeds. So how they are regenerating? Means these plant give rise to new plant. Means they are giving rise to the new plant from a part of the stem or from root or leaf. These part of a plant called a vegetative parts. These are known as the vegetative parts. When suppose we are seeds, we are not going into the ground. So how plants will grow? Yes, the plants will, all plants will not grow without seeds, but some plants are like there which can grow without seeds. So how they are getting new, how the rising of new plants is there? So when from the part of the stem, from the root or the leaf. So these three parts, that stem, root and the leaf, is known as the vegetative part of the plant. Understood? So definitely just see once again, because it is a very interesting chapter and many things you will going to learn from this. Production of new individuals from parent is called reproduction. Yes, it is necessary for all the living organisms to reproduce. Then and then only हम लोग अर्थ जो है future generation आती रहेगी. If we have stopped reproduction, तो means all will die, so no one will be there on the earth to live. That's why reproduction is necessary in all the living organisms, in plants, in human beings and animals as well. So here we are talking about in the plants. So they are doing this by reproduction by the two methods. That is, first one is asexual and second one is sexual reproduction. Now sexual reproduction means both male and female are involved for this, and in asexual reproduction only one single parent is involved. Then we have seen about the vegetative parts, means roots, stem and the leaf are known as the vegetative part of a plant because they are giving rise to the new plant. वहां से new plant को rise देते हैं. But now there are some methods in asexual reproduction. How the asexual reproduction take place in the plant. So let's move forward. As I have told you, two type of modes of reproduction are there in the plants, the sexual and the asexual reproduction. So the meaning also I have told, asexual reproduction means that kind of reproduction means only one single parent is involved. So in asexual reproduction, different type of various type of reproduction process are there. So first of all, in this video we are going to learn about the two type of asexual reproduction. The first one is binary fission and the second one is budding. Binary fission and the budding. Now what is this binary fission and the budding? These are the two methods of reproduction, means they are the asexual reproduction. Now see what is the meaning of binary fission. The organism divides itself into two. Means in the binary fission the organisms are divided into two equal parts. It is common in the unicellular organisms. Means it is where we are seeing this binary fission in the unicellular organism. Mostly in the unicellular organism, these kind of organisms are doing binary fission. It divided itself into two equal halves. Each of two parts then grow into full size. Means You can see in the picture कि what is the binary fission, आपको दिख रहा होगा picture में clearly. So binary fission means the organism divide itself into two. वो अपने आप को two में divide कर देता है. It is commonly seen in unicellular organisms. Means mostly we can see this type of reproduction method, binary fission, in the unicellular organism. It divides itself into two equal halves. Each of two parts then grow into the full size. Means they are dividing into two. They are observing the unicellular organisms, and means again these two parts then grow into the full size. You can see in the picture कि how the first is divided into two. Okay, वो तो two में divide किया है. Again then each of the two parts then grows into the full size. Means one is the main parent. It divides it into two. Again they grow into the. So this is a binary fission. Now budding means what? Commonly observed in the yeast. This budding process, asexual budding process, it's commonly we are observing in the yeast. A bulb-like projection called the bud. A bulb-like projection called the bud is formed on the body. Abhi now the bud is formed on the body of the yeast. What is formed? A bud is formed on the body of the yeast. Then one of the two nucleus passes into the bud. The nucleus are present in the body, so they are passing into the bud. The bud detaches itself from the parent body, means a bud which is grown on the body of the yeast. By itself it detaches. Detach means अलग हो जाना. Attached, meaning of attached means to जुड़ जाना, and detach means फिर से उस body से अलग हो जाना. So here when the bud grows on the body of the yeast, then the one of the two nucleus passed into the bud. Means here the yeast, the parent of the bud, they are giving the nucleus to the bud, then bud detaches itself from parent body. Means अपने आप ही वो detach हो जाते हैं parent body से, and it grows to a full size. Means वो फिर से वो full size में grow हो जाएंगे. Then it come to the yeast हो गया फिर से. Again it same the bud जो पहले छोटा था बिल्कुल, they grows into the full size. Again in अभी ये yeast हो गया, अब इसके ऊपर फिर से bud आएगा. The same parent will give nucleus to the bud. Again it will grow. So means in this only you have seen one single parent will need. यहाँ पर कहाँ पर भी दो yeast नहीं हो रहे हैं. Only one single yeast is there on the body of the single yeast. Bud, a bulb-like projection bud is formed on the body. Means on the body yeast bud is formed. Then nucleus pass to the bud. फिर वो अपने आप ही detach होता है parent से. Then it grows to the full size. You can also see the picture of this. A budding yeast is there. Then bud is growing, nucleus are passing, then it detaches from itself in the body of the parent, and it grows into the full size. So I hope you understood about the what is reproduction and why it is necessary reproduction. Then two types of reproduction modes are there which plants are doing, sexual and the asexual. You also learn about the vegetative parts. Then that also are the asexual reproduction. Means in that also only one root, stem and leaf is giving the rise to the new plants. So that is also asexual reproduction. And the two types of main I have taught you. The first one is binary fission and second one is budding. So I hope you understood about whatever I have taught you in this video. If whatever doubt if you are having related to this video, you can ask from me during online session. Thank you and have a nice day.